Good morning. It is Friday the 25th, I think, of October. It's just me again, myself and I. Just taking a little bit of a warrior order, although we have a stick box missing. It's not missing because we have had one go missing already. It is because of the longer length, the manual handling part of it slows the delivery down, so it always gets separated from the rest of the boxes. It's a bit of a pain in the arse, but hey ho. It is due in today, so we'll be keeping an eye on the camera because there's two people desperate for their sticks out of the box. So we're going to keep an eye on the ring camera at home because everything goes to our safe drop zone at home. I'm going to get this order unpacked. We've got some tape, leg tape, we've got some neck guards, we've got some people's orders, get them all out of the box, get it all sorted, and then get ready for the day. I've got a website upload to do today, I really have to get the new tax gates on the website. It's been sitting pending since we put the website live, and try and throw everything else on that's not on, which I kind of remember we got up to, so I'll have to go backtrack and see where we're up to. And amongst all that, serve all the customers. I have a CCM order that has to be pushed out as well. It needs to, I was going to email it over last night, but I was absolutely exhausted after a very long day with the children and working, that I went to bed early. So I'm going to do that today, make sure it's sent out, that it leaves on Monday. I'll get it on Tuesday. I've got some things I need to try and source that are shown out of stock in the UK that have been ordered, so we are going to try and have a look for them as well. And oh yeah, I need to get something to eat as well because I haven't had anything to eat this morning. I was down at our 2-week appointment for our venue for our wedding this morning. Unfortunately Stephen couldn't come with me because he's working, so that was away down in Ayrshire, so that was an hour's travel and then an hour's travel back, so I haven't stopped at all this morning. I know there's probably going to be messages, where's my order, where's this, where's that, so I'm going to get cracked on, get all that answered up, and yeah, join me for a quiet day in the shop. It is a Halloween festival today, so I'll just take you off here. It's very, very quiet outside. Come with me. We've got the clear away signs out. The Halloween festival's on in Paisley, which has got the shows, or fairground for everybody else. It's over at the lagoon, so you can go and take some waltzers. The parade's on tonight, I think it's 7 o'clock for the parade. I'll be home tucked up in my bed by that point by the looks of things. So yeah, I've got hundreds to do. The Paisley festival is worth catching. Halloween festival is worth catching if you can. It's a good festival, although this will go out after the Halloween festival, so you've not got a chance of catching it. But next year, go next year. I'm just rabbiting now to talk crap. But I'm going to go because there's the door. Right, so what do we think this is? Do you want to see? You should be able to guess by now. Ta-da! Stick tape, white stick tape from Warrior. See? Warrior white stick tape. And we've got that one to unbox and that one to unbox. Like I said, we're still missing the stick box, and our big CCM delivery will be due hopefully on Monday, which I'm going to sort today. So I'm going to unpack this box of tape, and then I'm going to get the rest of the boxes unpacked. While I'm doing this, has anybody seen the pictures from the new CCM skates? The 652s? We've had lots of inquiries for them, so I'm going to have a wee look in to see if they're available for us. Being a slightly smaller shop, because we don't carry the stock, a lot of these limited edition runs only become available for the kind of slightly bigger stores, which is a bit crap, but I'm certainly going to try my best. I think we've had, there was Ian, and then there was that guy last night, and then there was the other guy, so there's 4 I think, potentially 5 that have asked for them. And I know Stephen would never want to see green cheese go by him. He would quite like one. We can have a look to see about the availability of it. Let's see if I've got any wide. No wide white. I need to get some wide white next week. It would be really good to be a bigger shop, to have the stock available to us, but maybe one day. We can only keep growing up the way. Right, so we've got box number 2. We're going to open this and see what's in it. I know what should be here, and we'll see what is here. Like I said, I'm still waiting on a box. Okay, so before we were so rudely interrupted, look what's in the box. Look what we have here. So these are for a web order, not a web order, kit deal. So we've got some skate socks in multiple different colours. These Pro Skins are really good. One, they're not going to break the bank, so they're not going to cost you a fortune. And two, they're really comfortable. So we sell quite a lot of them. And look, you get them in all these funky colours. Look, do you want bright orange? You sell see if I've got bright green. And for all the hardy, you know, big enforcer type people, there's bright pink. Navy, red, all the colours. So, skate socks back in stock. What else have we got here? I'll just pop you down there. Water bottles, because we always need water bottles. I think there is cupboards and rinks that must be just rammed full of all the lost water bottles in the world. And we've got some Lucky Puckers. Or what's that one? Puck face. Ugly Pucklings. These smell amazing. They're one of the best waxes that Stephen recommends, and they're all bubblegum flavoured. So I don't know, like, do you need the flavour so that when you stick somebody in the face that they go, oh, that was bubblegum? Who knows? They also come with these cool stickers that you can stick on your helmets or whatever you may be. That lid's a bit loose. Back by popular demand, Pro neck guards. So these are the comfy ones that I've got, so they're nice and thin. And I'll move these bottles out the road. Oh, there's somebody at the front door. Who could it be? Is it the stick box? Let's see. Aye, just a postman. Anyway, so these are the Sherwood neck guards. These are the Pro version, so they're nice and thin, but they are certified. And they've got the kind of anti-cut material. I want to see Kevlar, maybe. But certainly it will resist a skate cutting through it. And there you go. So much more comfier than the neck braces that you get. Sorry, neck guards. They certainly feel like a neck brace. We've got those back. So in this box is neck guards and water bottles. Lots of different colours. There you go, look. Pink water bottle to go with your pink. Pink. See what I did there? See what I did there. So I'm going to finish emptying this box, clear it all away, and then we'll get on to the next box. There you go. Filled up, ready to go. Water bottles. Wax. Now just to put these somewhere, and we'll get on to the next box. Box number 3. Well, 2, you don't count the stick tape. Open it up. Be very careful with your family blade. Stephen sharpens them so he cost effective and all that. You make sure he gets a hell of a lot of use out of his standard blade. Sharpens them on the sharpening machine. Please do not try that at home. I have plenty spare blades, but he just sharpens them. Right, so in this box we have, so we've got some new hockey spit. That sounds lovely, doesn't it? Hockey spit. Back by popular demand, we've got mice tighteners. We've got Canada neck guards. These are also quite comfortable. A little bit more chunkier than the Sherwood Pro. And I'll get it out the bag, I'll let you see it. Oh, we wobble there. Sure Stephen can edit that out. So these ones are shaped. So they are shaped with a PE insert, which is polyurethane plastic for all you other people out there. They are still certified CE. They are, I think there's a £1 difference between these and the Pro ones. then some parents prefer them because they're a little bit more chunkier for their kids and a little bit more protective, but they are just as good as the Sherwood Pro ones. So we have some of them in as well. We'll put them up on the shelf. Oh, excuse me, welcome back. Apologies about that. So in this box we have, so these are the Warrior Amp 500 Plus, and we've got a wee pair of, I think these are 9 inches, and these ones should be 10s. We couldn't get the 9-inch in the black, so we've got the navy. We've got 10-inch in the black, but the customer's going to try both sizes to see how they feel. And we've got, at long last, for the first time since last Christmas, we've got some Warrior kit bags. So we've got some Q40s, which is Warrior's basic bag. Their entry price point. Great colours, really good bag. So we've got 2 of those. We should have, I think, 2. And then we have that's a Windmill basic. That's for a kit deal. And this one is the Q20 in the black large, and this is for Rosie's son Lewis. He's only been waiting since last Christmas for this, so I'm sure he will be more than impressed that we've only took 10 and a bit months to get it in for him. For whatever reason, there was a massive delay on the Warrior kit bags. It was mostly all kit bags. It was really scarce since last Christmas. Now, I'm not very sure whether it's because there was a factory. Could it be a factory that maybe makes all the brands that couldn't get material, or I don't know. But there was a problem with kit bags. But we seem to be getting them now. So again, we'll get these all labelled up. We'll let all the customers know they're available. These, in the box, are light tape. Because, well, we need some sort of in the wall. But I had to wait a while. But we finally have normal light tape. And this should be, you guessed it, what could it possibly be? Wide light tape. So same length, 2 different widths, don't use as much, £3 a roll, £2.50 a roll. Get it on the wall, I'm sure we'll, as long as nobody comes in and buy 9 roll at a time, we'll be fine. We'll get this up on the wall, on the racks, get everything else booked in, and then find out what's happening with my stick box, because we've got customers waiting on it, and email over my CCF order, and order some lunch and do a website update. I think it's going to be quite a quiet day. It's mid-month, just before payday. Halloween festival, the roads are closed, Stephen's not here, so the Chapmans might be quite quiet. So I actually might get some work done today. So I might give Taste Buds round the corner a wee call, get a couple of rolls ordered because I'm absolutely starving. Pop over and get them and get on with the day. Cheers! So, I wanted to, like, one of my bones of contention, and a disclaimer, this isn't aimed at any particular customer, is the experience I've gained over 2011, so it's at 13, just over, where are we? Is this 2024? 13 years in business. You get a lot of, can you just measure my feet to see what size I am? I've ordered online and I've ordered the wrong size, and I just want to check that my size. A lot of them won't order with me. So they come in, they take up, so people that say that, people that do that, not all of them, some of them are, right, you tell me my size and then I'll go online and buy it cheaper. Why is that fair? Why is that fair where I've spent 13 years learning my trade? I know how to size your feet, I know what you should be wearing, and look at your feet and tell you the right skates you should wear. Well, how is it fair to use my expertise for you to buy a skate from somewhere else? And I also understand we don't have a lot of stock. We only ever keep one full range, and we're still yet to restock it for the new season ahead. We've been concentrating on the figure skates and getting figure skate supplies up. But I understand we only keep one full range in stock and size. Now, I can successfully, and I put my hand in my heart and 100% be confident in this, I can measure your feet, I can look at your feet, I can ask you some questions. How do you skate? Where do you skate? What position do you play? Do you have powerful strides? Do you have quick turns? Do you use your edges a lot? Do you play D? Do you play forward? What position do you play? And by listening to all the answers on those, I can successfully tell you which range of skates you should or shouldn't be in. We then can look at sizing. I look at your length of your foot, look at the breadth of your foot, look at the arch of your foot. How high does it sit? How much volume in the skate do you require? Do you like a tight fitted skate? Do you like it loose around the ankle? Some people like to undersize their skates so that they're exceedingly tight, so that it's like an extension of their feet. Some people skate bare feet, some people skate with thick socks. All these I ask and I will go through when I measure your feet. So I can confidently tell you this is the range of skates you should be in. You then need to look at the stiffness of the skate and the budget. So what are you playing? Are you just playing rec? Are you a beginner rec player? You don't want too stiff a skate because you're actually going to damage your feet. You want something that's stiff enough to play hockey in, but not too stiff that it's going to limit your movement and ability. You're going to grow with it, so you don't want something that's soft enough now, but you're going to get better, so it's going to get too soft too quickly. You want something that fits your budget. You might not necessarily have £870 to buy a pro boot. You might not necessarily need a pro boot. There's a lot of kids in that skate in a very, very stiff boot that they're not ready for. If you are on the ice 4 or 5 times a week, you're playing 2 games a weekend, you want a pro boot, you want a stiff boot, because you're asking a mid-range boot to do too much. So all these questions all boil down, and then I can confidently say, oh, your budget's £300, this is what I think you should skate in. And I can order it in 99% of the time. My size is right, my boot is right, and I get it right. Sometimes I get it wrong, very rarely do I get it wrong, and that's not me being overconfident, but sometimes I get it wrong. So I've spent 13 years learning all that and been able to look at your feet and come up with a plan. So why should I do all that and take my time when you're just going to disappear onto Amazon or another website and buy them cheaper or quicker? Quicker is another one. It's not necessarily cheaper, quicker. Next day delivery. It might take me a week to get it from my supplier to here. Sometimes it's 10 days depending on the stock. Sometimes I've got to get it from Europe if it's out of stock with the UK. It might take 3 weeks. So it might take me a wee bit longer. But why should I use my time to give you the right size for you to go and give the business somewhere else? So unless you're giving me money and ordering on the day, you're not going to get your size from me. Very rarely am I giving the size up. And that sounds dead selfish and really quite arsey. But I've spent a long time learning my trade. I'm not going to give it away easily. So you want size, you pay me. So anyway, let's get these on the wall and we'll speak to you later. Well, it is now just after 3. It's been me on my own. I had a lovely visit from Nikki and Jen and baby Charlie. So they popped in to see how we were and keep me company. She was dropping off some stuff for the wedding that she's done for me, which is great. I've had a few inquiries through, I've had some phone calls, but on the whole it's been quite quiet today. So I'm just going to get some admin work done and see what I can get done for the last hour. I'm still waiting on this delivery of this stick box, which I'm quite keen to get in as quickly as possible, but I'm waiting on DHL. And yeah, I'll catch up with you in due course. Stephen is due to finish work in the next 50 minutes, so hopefully he'll be down soon. See you soon!
Hi.
Look who's turned up.
I know. Part-timers, eh?
I know, God's sake, man. So, how was work?
That's as much as I'm going to be diplomatic about that. I'm not going to speak about it. I'm just going to say it wasn't very good this week at all. I didn't really enjoy it at all. Hopefully next week's better, or I'll be P45ing myself.
Well, we're just at the final stretch of the day today, and then we're going to get shut up, get home, get the kids, and start it all again tomorrow.
Yeah, I've got a lot of sharpenings to catch up on. It's Pam's Road in my wee list of sharpenings that I've got to do. Yeah, and then she didn't tell me there was actual steels in one of the pair of skates, and I go to sharpen the skates, they fall off and nearly kill my feet.
Keep you on your toes.
Staff training required. You tell her I've had a great day today.
I know, Mr. Grumpy. Anyway, we'll tune in at the end.
I'm gonna dance by myself like nobody's watching. Don't really care if my rhythm's off, 'cause I'm gonna dance like nobody's watching me. feeling pain. And no matter what I do, I just feel like I do what I do for you. I tried to call the doctor, it didn't help. Took a trip out to the sun to revive myself. But no matter what I do, I just feel like I do what I do for you. I'm gonna dance, 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 dance. I'm gonna dance, 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 dance. I'm gonna dance, dance, dance like nobody's watching me. I'm gonna dance. I'm gonna dance.
Hello again. So I was taking the mickey out of Pam. For the Americans and Canadians, that means that I was kind of teasing her about some stuff. She's broke some things in the shop today because she was in on her own. One of the things she broke was the clock, which is no longer there, and she broke the Gretzky figures and the Eiserman figures, which I don't know how, because they were up over there on that shelf right in the distance.
Up and they took a nosedive off and they went oofed. So they don't want to be on the shelf anymore.
Yeah, okay.
So we now have Eiserman and Gretzky, who's just casually kicking about.
Maybe I'll try and see
It's a
if
high stick, by the way.
Yeah, I will. I'll maybe try and see if I can put some pucks on it. But one of the things that we've got today, again, believe it or not, and I'm really disappointed in this one. Properly disappointed, because the quality in these has really went downhill, and it's not me brand knocking in any way, shape or form, but myself. My team had originally bought custom made gloves before, and we got them through Bauer, and before they changed them over to the different style, they lasted really well. There's gloves that we have that have been about 4 or 5 seasons where the palms are still good, the gloves are still good. Yes, fair enough, we're playing recreational hockey. The only thing I would say about it is, yes, we're playing recreational hockey, but at the same point we're still on the ice 3, 4, 5 times a week. We're not necessarily seeing the amount of abuse that an SNL team would get or an Elite League team, but this glove already has a stitching fault that's went all the way up and round here, which I've repaired, and now it's got another stitching fault where the fingers are coming through. So this glove again has been fixed in this area already as well. It's had quite a lot of, how would I put it, skate marks and cuts from maybe some sticks and some physical play, but that glove now again has another stitching fault in this finger. Now this is another glove that was fixed. I'm just quickly having a look. That burst all the way down there again, and now this glove has also got another finger fault on it. The stitching on these gloves used to be really good, and it's just something that really pains me to say, that the quality is just not as good as it used to be. And that's something that obviously you have to bear in mind when you do decide to go down that custom route. And again, it's not me brand knocking in any way, shape or form. I'm just talking from experience. We like to see things that you're spending your money on lasting you quite a while, and having to get them repaired every other month is not good enough in my opinion.
They're not that old, those.
They're only a season old. Again, I understand that there's probably gloves out there that will go within a year or something like that, but I'm running a pair of CCM 4 rolls right now, and that's them only just started to have a little bit of a hole in the palm, the first layer of the palm. You're talking that's nearly 3 seasons I've had them. I did have the Bauer custom gloves for the Mustangs, but I actually donated them to another player in the team who was skating about with a pair of mission gloves that were about 10 tonne in weight. So he's now actually still using them, and I've had 3 or 4 seasons out of them as well, and now he's had maybe about a season and a half out of them, and they're still running strong.
It's worth saying that these are actually only game gloves as well.
Yeah, they only use their gloves. They only use their gloves in games, which is,
they only play what, 20, 30 something games a year?
42.
42.
42 games, Pam. 42. Know that they need 42 games a season at SNL, but hey, 42 games.
Well, at least they're not greedy. Right, I need to go because I need to go pick the children up.
Right, so I'll come back to you once I've finished doing the repairs. I'm going to say bye bye to Pam, and then obviously I'll catch you soon.
sky has never felt this close, and when you kiss me, I can't believe that I am yours and you are mine. You took the pain away, didn't mind my scars, mend my broken heart. Life was dull until you came, now I see in color again. It could rain, I don't mind if it pours, 'cause I'm right next to you. Come rain or come shine, I don't mind.
Well, there you have it. We have both fingers now fixed, all sewn back together nice and tight. So that hasn't really hindered much of the feel for the glove so far, or for what I can tell. Obviously it's a slightly thicker thread that I use, it's a heavy duty wax thread that I use from the Speedy Stitcher. So hopefully that then solves the problem and we can hopefully not see these pair of gloves back in the shop again. Well, saying that, probably with the stitching, I kind of had a quick look over it. The rest of it seems to be okay, just a couple of bits that seem to be missed, but I would imagine they should be fine. They could be using a little spin in the washing machine right enough because they are absolutely rotten, but then again, who doesn't have smelly gloves? So that's us finished for today, so we'll check back in with you tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Saturday, so I think it'll be the 26th. So I'll say it just now just in case, so I'll see you tomorrow.